Hello, my name is Beverly Allen, and I'm here to talk to you tonight about Martin Luther King Jr. and his accomplishments. But before I can go any further and talk to you of his accomplishments, I first have to give you a little history on his life. Martin Luther King was born January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. His parents were the Reverend Martin Luther King Sr. and Alberta William King. Martin's original name was Michael. He later changed his name to Martin Luther after the German leader Martin Luther. Martin attended Booker T. Washington High School in Atlanta, Georgia. He later went on to go to Morehouse College, where he graduated with a degree in sociology. Afterwards, he also received his doctorate in theology. After his studies, he went on to join in with the civil rights movement. Now, I've shared a couple of his accomplishments, his early accomplishments. Now let's go to some of his major accomplishments. As I said before, he led the American Civil Rights Movement. He played a prominent role in the Montgomery bus boycott of 1955. He headed the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. He also was part of the Birmingham campaign, and he also led one of the largest marches in Washington, D.C.'s history in 1963. Now let's talk about the significance of these accomplishments. The Civil Rights Movement was started to defend the African Americans and their rights. The Montgomery bus boycott was called for in Alabama to fight racial discriminations on the public transit. The Southern Christian Leadership Committee conference was promoted toward nonviolence. The March on Washington was a demand to end racial segregation. Now, I've discussed all of Dr. King's accomplishments. Now I want to talk to you about his awards and recognitions. Martin received at least 50 honorary degrees from various colleges. He also received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. It was saying that he brought discrimination to an end in the United States. He also received the American Liberties Medallion by the American Jewish Committee. He received the John Dewey Award, and he was also known for his speeches, one of which all of us know, that his very famous speech, "I Have a Dream." Not only was Martin known in the United States, he was well known all over the world. Dr. King fought for oppression faced by blacks in their brutal conditions. His fight was for all mankind. Because of this, many were disappointed with his work. Dr. King was assassinated on April 4th, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee. But Dr. King will always be remembered as someone who fought for equal rights of the African American race, and he continuously is honored for his work. In my conclusion, I have told you of the accomplishment of Dr. King and some of his awards. There's not enough time to really tell of all of it. But for more information, if you would like to read up on it, you can go to www.buzzle.com/accomplishments of Martin Luther King Jr. or www.thekingcenter.org/about Dr. King or www.holidays.caboose.com/about Martin Luther King Jr. HTML. Thank you all for this night.